Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another sharing session with Nizam. I'm Nizam Adli, a real estate consultant from PropNext Realty Private Limited. So, having said that, this platform we want to, basically like the name implies, share with you our daily routine and our presentation, the people we meet, and the cases we handle, and the situation where we are, able to assist or maybe not when it comes to real estate matters in Singapore. So, just want to share one of quite recently, I think last week we met a couple in their mid 30s. Yes, they stay in a 4-room flat in northeastern part of Singapore. Prior to that, they were living in a 3-room flat also in the northeastern part of Singapore, a BTO unit that they bought. And interestingly, after, when it MOP, he has only $20,000 of outstanding loan left. So he was planning to fully pay that property within that year. But then again, the wife was telling him, hey, our kids are growing and all that kind of stuff. So why don't we consider upgrading to a 4-room flat? So he was like, huh? I was about to fully pay this property. But then after discussion, according to them, they actually bought a resale unit within the cluster. And today it's almost, they have stayed there almost 4.5 years, so another 6 months to MOP. Deja vu. Wife talked to him again, say, hey, why don't we think about asset progression or buying a private property? Can we afford it? That kind of thing. So he was like, huh? My plan is in the next 7-8 years to fully pay this property, the 4-room flat they're currently staying, which has an outstanding loan of about 200,000. So it was kind of a deja vu feeling for him. But of course, to put into context, he's he's a civil servant. So wife is a homemaker, and they have, I believe, 3 children, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So it was whether there's a possibility, because aspiration comes with possibility, affordability, and for you to realize that that dream or the asset progression journey, all these things must come into play. So it was good that they took the first step to meet us. So when we discussed, it was feasible based on the numbers. But then, of course, he needs to. There's a few things that we propose for him to do to ensure that when his current flat MOP in the next 6 months to 1 year, he is more ready to embark on this asset progression journey. Okay, asset progression doesn't mean you have to, buy the most expensive. You need to make sure that your needs, family is met at the same time. The numbers are right. And if numbers are not right, we will counter propose, or we make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into, and perhaps you need to take a step back, ensure that as there's an interim step before you actually embark on this asset progression journey. So it doesn't mean from a 4-room HDB you must go into a 3-bedroom condo. It's a 2-bedroom plus study, something that you can live with. These are all the questions we will ask, so that it's not just about numbers, it's about the whole process, as well as the mid to long term kind of plan, right? So it was interesting. I mean, I'm very happy to meet this kind of people, because it gives me that impetus to share more, so that end of the day, granted, if they can't afford or it's beyond their means, then of course they can always look at it from a perspective that they have tried, they have done their part, and perhaps maybe upgrade to another bigger HDB and do the correct framework of payment. Remember, we always emphasize on forced savings. So important that the framework of payment for your next resale flat, whether it's HDB or private, are done correctly, so that your property becomes your savings bank. So that's all for me today. See you again in the next video. Nizam Adli out. Bye.